All right. So, how to handle negative people in your business. So, let us know. Do you feel like you take offense easily when somebody else is critical or criticizes you or your business? Let us know below. Drop your favorite angry emoji down below to let us know if you felt like that. I have definitely felt like that before. Um, just a little story example of one of the times that I felt like that. We had one of our upline people that had been kind of visiting our little community, and well, not little, several hundred people getting together every week. I would not call a little gathering, but that he had been visiting for a while, and um, had kind of been working on dialing in the system a little better. And then the baton changes because that person wasn't local, and when the baton changes, things change, right? And then this person came back to visit and was talking to me and was kind of pissed off that things had changed so much and things were so different than what he had been trying to get system dialed in wise and things. And he was just asking me a lot of pointed questions, and I was kind of offended by that at first because I felt like I didn't have the power to change it. Like I was in leadership and helping in the community, but didn't feel like I was the one leading it. And so I was kind of offended by that, and I let myself take offense. But as I took a step back and realized that, maybe it was just an opportunity to do things better instead. So just remember that your dream is sacred. We've mentioned this before. One of our favorite mentors, Troy Dunn, this is what he talks about, that your dream being sacred, you need to be a little bit careful about who you let onto the lawn of that dream. And you don't want to put on an armor. You don't want to grow that thick skin. A lot of people say grow thick skin in business, but the problem is when you grow thick skin, you lose your vulnerability. And that is one of your secret weapons, is your vulnerability, your ability to tell your story and to be real and to be honest and to let people in is huge. And it's one of the biggest keys for progressing in your business. And the other thing that is really important is curiosity, that when you are curious, you're asking questions and trying to learn. And so you're not just stuck in one place.
So we want to talk about how to handle negative people. So when we get criticism, there's going to be times when that's going to be helpful and times when it's not so helpful. So some things that you can ask yourself are, is it true? Do they understand your goal and what you're going for? Is it helpful? Do they suggest a specific and actionable way to improve, or are they just trolling? So what do you've had some trolling before?
Yeah, I've had trolling, and honestly, the first time I started actually putting myself out there and running global ads and doing that, I got a few comments that I was just like, holy smokes, like what is going on? Why do these people have so much negative energy coming at me? And one of the things that I realized is just because someone needs to say something does not mean that you have to receive it. They may need to say something, and let them say it, but you don't have to receive that. And one of the biggest things that you have to look at when you're doing that is, what is the advice? What is the intention? Is it intended to help you progress and they want to see you succeed in your business and in your life? Or is it just to tear you down? Because the stuff that's just to tear you down, that's the stuff that you just got to brush off and not let bother you at all. And even the stuff that is from somebody who wants to see you succeed, you don't want to let that bother you, but you want to be more introspective and understand what they're trying what they're trying to help you see that you're not seeing yourself, because usually that's coming from a place of love, somebody that wants to see you succeed.
Yeah. It's also easier to listen to someone who is more where you want to be. Maybe listening to someone who lives a completely different life than you want to live is not the best person to get advice from. So
That's true. And another question to ask yourself is, if I listen to this person's opinion of this criticism, is it going to help me get closer to my goal, or is it going to take me further away from it? And again, Troy Dunn quote here is, we're going to paint a visual for you. Let's say you have a personal trainer. Do you want the fit personal trainer or the fat personal trainer? Right? You want to be listening to the person who doesn't take their own advice, or the person that is doing what they are telling you about, in order to help you get to that place where you want to be, right? And a personal trainer is a great concept of that. Think about your business as a personal trainer. You've got to trim and sculpt and make your business lean and fit to have the success that you're looking for. And so who are you going to listen to? So start with the people that are doing the things that you want to be doing, and take that opinion to progress your business.
and then just leave the destructive, non-helpful criticism behind. You don't need to think on it over and over. You don't need to think of comebacks. You just can move on and just realize that that isn't going to serve you.
Yeah, I mean, if you respond negatively to something negative, it's not like math. Two negatives don't make a positive here, because it basically just puts you in a downward spiral and in a negative headspace when you decide to play on that level. So instead, elevate that. It's really easy. Don't delete the comments, hide them, because it helps your algorithm, and it actually boosts your visibility of your posts and things that you're doing online. But just hide it. Still helps your algorithm, and jokes on them, because they're still helping you out even though they think they're tearing you down. So that makes me laugh every time when I'm just like, hide and ban. So I don't need the negative comments. You're going to get them. But another thing is, when you start to get those negative comments, that means you're doing something right, because you're not just appeasing everyone. You're not trying to appease everyone. You have a very specific and targeted message, and it's not resonating with some people. And that is a great sign that you're on the road to success.
Yeah. So even though being criticized can throw us into fight or flight, and we may want to plug our ears, la la la, and sing Weezer's song "Pork and Beans" that I don't give a hoot about what you think,
or fill this place full of uppercuts.
If we will just take the constructive criticism and think on it and breathe through it, and then put it into action and brush aside the negative criticism, then we will be so much the better.
Absolutely. So that's what we have for you guys. Remember to ask yourselves the questions. Is what they're saying true, helpful? What is the intention? And does it help you get your goals? Remember to leave the negative behind and focus on the positive, and look for opportunities to accept feedback and being coachable, being teachable, so that you can level up to that next level that you're trying to get to in your business. And those things will take you far. So that's what we've got for you today. Let us know down below what one thing, just one thing that you're going to take away from this training today and implement in your business to carry you forward. So have a great day, everybody.
Bye.